last time on War of the Burning Sky, we kicked these monks' ass. They tried to stop us from entering this valley, hidden valley, and then we were pretty quickly attacked by this giant green drake monster thing. He was actually real fucked up. He looked a little bit like Amon Ming's experiments. So, I don't know. Not. I'm a little concerned about that. Not gonna lie. And after that, we took a short rest and then snuck deeper into the valley. Didn't run into anything too crazy. We saw some two-headed monsters. I think they might have been combinations of the monks or something. The black and the white monks. Definitely looking real warped and gross. So another necromancy / transmutation experiment, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna find Amon Ming on the top of this tower here that we're about to enter.
Inspiring.
Love it.
That was the best.
Hidden Valley really got me. I almost
Was that right? Was that wrong or what?
Heading into Ranch Fest.
Last
Hidden
episode,
Valley?
you guys
Okay.
really embraced it, and Justin just threw up
Yep.
his hands and was just like, "Yep, that's
So
what it's
whatever.
called now."
You know what?
It's
We're
the
done.
Hidden Valley now. Whatever. Did you get my computer wet?
I actually thought I was being real
You did
about
good.
that. I thought it
That
was
was
actually
great.
a Hidden Valley. What is it called? Forbidden
Oh.
Valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, scraping past the monks and the Manta Drake, heading further in, you start to get towards clearing, avoiding that one group of misshapen giants, heading into the clear section, the clear area in the middle of the valley, in the center of the forest. You see a tower in the distance and began to approach it. As you reached it, as I said last time, it's surrounded by a clearing of icy ground and jagged rocks. The tower is about 60 feet high, 20 feet in diameter, roughly, and has two apparent entrances, a single door on the ground floor, and a balcony and broad curtained window on the top floor. There are no apparent guards, but strong winds blow down from above, making it impossible to fly in this area. And last time you guys had just approached it, and were contemplating what you wanted to do about it.
And I think we were planning on making up some kind of plan and never did. So,
I mean, I think we should just start by checking for traps.
does
Okay.
the no, go ahead. We can start there.
Yeah, I
Rev,
mean,
you
just
can go
check
ahead and
for
roll and
just go to the front door and check for traps.
You want to walk up to the door and then do it, or do you want to check on your way?
I'm gonna be checking on my way.
Make an investigation check for me.
While he's
Just
doing
watching
that,
for
is there any way to,
approaching people, things.
is there any way to figure out how old the tower is? Like, is it a recent construction or has it been here a long time?
Kind of looking it over, it looks relatively old. You couldn't say more without like getting up close and really investigating the brickwork or stonework, anything like this. But from a distance, it doesn't look perfect, like it was just carved or anything like this. But it also doesn't have like big missing sections, anything like this. So you'd guess it's been here for a little while, been well maintained. Just as a rough guess.
12.
Rev, as you start making your way up towards the tower, kind of watching, looking around, you don't see anything of interest on your way up.
Okay. Can I examine the doorway? Or is that going to be rolled into the same check?
Is Rev going up by himself, or is everyone going with him?
I think we all go.
Yeah, I imagine we'll
Yeah.
stick
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Definitely
Rev
let
leading the
Rayland-
way,
or-
though.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
Rev get a little ways ahead of us. You know, like
Correct.
the distance of a trap going off.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yeah,
That's it.
definitely. Well, Rev, as you kind of sneak your way forwards, making your way to the door.
Walking fast.
Sorry, excuse me. Everybody
fast.
watches as suddenly Rev vanishes. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, would you?
Vanishes.
Crit.
crit.
Oh yeah, like a 26,
Yes.
something like that.
27.
27, very nice.
Nice.
Sorry, I hadn't loaded into roll 20 yet. I was waiting for it. At the last second, your foot, as you're about to take a step, steps on nothing. It looked like ground. There was no ground. You fall through, but the last second, you grab the edge of the cliff. Now, having broken the illusion for yourself, there is no tower. The entire tower is a fake. And the ground next to it, there's a pit instead.
Oh,
Jeez. That was perfect.
Can I
for
look
you
down?
to
Can I
do
look
that.
down to the pit?
You can look down the pit. It goes about 50, 60 feet downwards. And at the bottom looks like icy spikes.
Did he still disappear?
Yes, he vanished for you guys.
I'm gonna say Rayland.
Run closer.
Rev,
Where are
Rev,
you?
Rev. You hear from the pit. Rev.
It's Rev.
Where
I'll
are
pull,
you?
I'll pull myself back up.
Well, I'll allow you, with having talked with Rev at this point and him kind of discussing what happened, you guys can all start to see through the illusion around you. There is what appears to be hallucinatory terrain in the area. And as you look around, you realize that there's more of it. In fact, on your way up towards the tower, you passed some thing in the ground that you might have been able to pick up the first time, but it was also covered by hallucinatory terrain.
Can
The
we
thing
examine it
that
now?
pokes up, it's almost like a flat sheet, almost like a window in some ways, but it's not see-throughable. It's just like a big flat sheet instead. Maybe 3 feet by 3 feet, roughly.
Like on the ground?
Yep. You'd guess, if you had to guess, it's like a light for the pit, so to speak. It's not a trap necessarily, although you could investigate it if you wanted to. But it's like a solid piece, like as though light can come through.
Oh, like once you're down there.
Oh,
there's
like
also
a
dungeon?
sunlight.
Like a sunlight, basically.
God.
Oh. So where are the spikes?
So
Down
like
in the
those are
pit.
two separate things. So there
Yep.
was the
Is there
hole
anything
that
else
was
in
by
the
the
pit?
tower, and there was another illusion over here that was covering a sunlight.
Oh, I gotcha.
How far
Yes.
away are
What-
they from each other?
Well, 80, 90 feet, something like that.
Cheese and crackers.
Here, hold on.
what's
I want to
under
make
the
sure you guys
sheet?
all have vision a second, and then I'm going to pull people over to a map.
I realized I took all this stuff for like celestial and protection from evil and good, and this is all gonna be like aberrations, like shit Ming's put together. Steph fails at picking spells.
Just do the
again.
opposite of what you think it is.
Yep, I think
Alright.
that might have to be.
Let's see if this works. I'm going to move each of you a moment just to make it update. Hopefully, as I drag everybody over here.
This is the pit.
This is the pit. Rayland from
Okay.
did it now
Rev.
too. You guys keep. Gosh, it's so
Yeah,
obnoxious.
it's one of the most obnoxious, like, creative decisions I've ever made. I apologize to everybody. I'm sticking with it
Right?
because
We're
I think
doing
it's such a great story. I think personally,
For what it's
but
worth,
it's so
Rev,
hard to do.
You are still hanging on the side of the cliff at this point in time. And if you wanted to climb back up, I'd have to make you make an athletics check.
Can I grab his hands to
We
help
help
You
him?
can
Yeah.
assist you if
If
you'd like
he
to.
will
Yep.
allow.
You will have
Sure.
advantage, Rev, but you do still have to make the athletics check.
I'm gonna send Puck down to like push his butt.
22.
Very nice. The advantage
with all
comes
little
up
might.
strong there as Winry's able to reach down, grabbing your arms, Rev, before you slip,
In
pull
puck.
you with Puck, and pull you back up to your feet at the top.
Puck
I
did
don't like
most of
that.
the work.
I don't like that the owl is touching my butt.
It's inappropriate.
Please don't do that again.
From your position of hanging off the edge, though, you were able to see that there was like a ice ladder almost that's cut into the side that you could use to climb down safely.
Oh, nice. And there's
You
also,
don't
I
have-
mean, I'm looking at the map here. It also
Mhm.
looks like there's a entrance to something down there.
There is, as you kind of look down, it's a little bit more dark at the bottom of the pit and all this sort of stuff. And like I said, there's a ladder that's been cut into the ice there, and at the end there is a door. It looks like it's a made of stone door. That's about all that you can say from here.
Do we want to... So back at the sunlight, do we want to see if we can cut through that and peek down?
Yeah, the sunlight. That's what I was thinking of.
Rev, if you could make a perception check for me as well, since you were the one hanging down.
What do you want?
Oh,
Nice.
very nice.
Second
Nice.
crit of the
Hopefully we
night.
don't fight anything tonight.
You do notice that there are some footprints down there. Relatively recently, if they're still there despite everything, but you do notice that there has been some traffic in the area. Not like 5 minutes ago, anything like this, but people have traveled through here.
I'll tell the group. Someone's been through here.
Since he was down the hole, I'll tell him about the sunlight and everything. See if we can maybe listen in on something, or here, let me see. Why do I look at my spells? I know I didn't take anything helpful.
Is
Or
there
if
a
we
way for
cut-
us to get down there safely?
Not through the sunlight, no, but I didn't know. Never mind.
Like, probably using magic
Why
to
not?
get down there.
Why not have Puck go take a look quick?
Yeah, I was thinking about
we
doing
could cut a
that.
hole through and have Puck go down the sunlight hole.
You keep saying sunlight. Do you mean like a sunroof? Or like,
There's two
Yeah.
holes. There's two holes, and there's
Yeah.
a sheet over one of them as a sunlight.
oh, I gotcha.
So I'm saying cut through that so that we can peek at what's going on
I gotcha.
over there instead of going in the front door.
Well, I have a fire spell that could maybe get through the ice eventually, but
Is it ice? You said it was a sheet.
Yeah, it's like,
Plexiglass?
yes, sort of. It's like opaque somewhere in the metal glass region.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't really have much to cut through that.
Plexiglass.
I mean, I'll hold up
What?
Parallax and say, Parallax, do you think you could get through that?
Maybe.
You say this
eventually.
in your head.
Eventually.
You
Probably,
just pick up your
guys.
sword and then
You know
Put it
what?
back.
No, let's just have fun with it. I accidentally say that out loud to the sword.
Jack?
Well, Parallax doesn't think he can get through the stuff. I mean, eventually, but of course, in
You
a
just-
matter of looking at it, a hammer could get through it eventually as well.
Jack,
Wait,
you just decided to
rewind.
just come out with it.
Your sword believes there's no way to get through it. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a sword. It can't get through something like that. Raylan, you said you found
talked through
footprints?
Rev. And
Rev, sorry.
That's such a good distraction. It worked so well.
Not going to talk about
yeah,
this,
there's
really.
someone's been through here recently.
All right. I'll put my hand on Myetharia's shoulder and I'll say, be right back. And I'll jump into Puck's eyes and I'll just have him do like a circle around these things to see if he can pick up anything that we can't see from our vantage.
Okay. These things meaning down in towards the pit.
The pit, or to take a look at the plexiglass thing. Just want to see if there's anything that we're missing.
Okay. Puck kind of flies around. Give me a perception check, would you?
Nope.
That was a 4.
Uh,
I mean, I don't think it'll
3.
matter. But,
Yeah.
3, so 7 total.
Wow.
Kind of flies.
wait. Hang on. He gets advantage. That's
dang.
better.
21.
21.
Okay.
Hey,
Kinda flying
I call
around.
Out the numbers that I roll, okay?
Kind of flying around, going through the pit. You see largely what Rev informed you of. There is a pit. It has these ice spikes in it. The only thing that Rev couldn't see from his vantage point is that there appears to be a handful of strewn about, misshapen corpses that kind of litter the area here and there.
And they seem like corpses, like they're dead.
It seems like it, at least to the initial impression.
Around the spikes?
Kind of in that general vicinity, yeah, or around the outsides, like almost like they were discarded. That'd be the best way I could say.
Okay. But it's not like they were on the spikes, like they were killed
Not
by
skewered, no. They also look grotesquely misshapen, as though
Oh, like the other ones?
Oh, I
Are
see.
they
More
like
so.
ones?
more
Discarded,
so. But yeah.
discarded experiments.
Oh. So it wasn't people that fell on the spikes and they took off. This is the trash area.
So
So
like, while I'm holding on to Myetharia, I like say this out loud, but I stay in Puck's perception long enough to let the conversation move on to a different topic.
No.
honestly, he's looking through Puck's eyes, and I'm looking at Winry like, so we're going to talk about this?
I'm nodding.
I'll look up something to see if he's got something wrong with his mind or not.
You say that, I'm like, oh, there's another corpse. Ooh, that one looks like something bad happened to it. Oh, gross.
I've seen Jack talk to his... I've heard Jack talk to his sword before. I knew something was going on. I was just waiting for him to be ready to talk about it. But maybe he's not ready yet. I don't know that it's dangerous. Maybe it
If Jack
is.
is losing his mind, or it's a talking sword. I don't know if a talking sword is.
Hang on. I think Puck has to poop for a second.
Or,
Hang on.
I mean,
You
know,
know
I
when Puck
trust
has to
him.
poop.
I do
All right,
care
he's
a
back
lot
flying
about
again.
him. He's my friend, but he can be so dense sometimes. Glad he can't hear me.
I think if he was going crazy, then other things would be happening.
another day I can try and figure out if it's evil or good, and that might tell us if it's all in Jack's head or if the
I would
sword is
appreciate
actually.
that.
Simeon said something when he handed it to Jack. I think
So I suddenly
I
just
don't know
go,
what it was.
ah! And I let go. I'm like, oh, jeez. A hawk like dove at Puck or something. It really startled me. Sorry. I'll call him back. Did you guys hear everything that I said?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
bodies,
bodies. They're
dead
dead
things.
bodies.
Did you
Okay.
hear everything we
should,
said?
Oh, wait, did he fly to go and take a look at the other one too? The other pit?
We got.
There isn't another
sealed.
pit. There is just like a sheet of metal, basically, is what it looks like.
Oh, I thought it was something you could see through.
No, it's opaque. So I know it seems
have
weird
to
for an
break
opaque skylight, but it does let in light, but interestingly, does not return sight.
Well,
And then
that's-
there's just a door here that leads kind of in that general direction.
By the way, that's how one-way glass works, right? Is that it lets in light from one direction, but not the other way, so you won't be able to see through it.
Is that a one-way mirror?
The same thing. Yes.
Does one-way
Well-
glass too?
It just isn't reflective, but yes.
Yeah, I didn't see anything other than the corpses, so what a funny thing to say. I saw nothing of concern
Well-
other than a bunch of corpses, so
Oh, I suppose then we should be careful going down. I'd assume that Ming is down there, or someone else. And be on our guard, of course.
If they're trying to hide like the entrance, why would they put a big pit in front of it? If people
Well,
got
they were
spiked,
using-
would they die, or would they just be injured at the bottom there, right next to their secret hideout?
I mean,
Likely one or the other.
I mean, we did have to go through several trials to get even to this point, so
It's
it
true,
would
the valley
it would- for
guarded by the
someone
monks
weaker
who
than
don't
us.
even know what's...
For someone weaker
Sorry.
than us, could probably kill them, but we would be severely debilitated if we had fallen for this trap.
Excuse me.
What were you gonna
And
say?
the
I'm sorry.
monks- I was saying that the monks are guarding the valley as well, on top of that, and they don't even know what the forest, and they don't even know what they're guarding.
Yeah.
They said so themselves.
So
I don't
anyway,
know
we
that
should,
they don't know.
well,
I would say the lower level ones don't know.
at this point, we should probably just go and see who's home, huh?
I'm
If
with
you
you
want
there.
to get the door open, Rayland, Rev, I can send Puck in to take a look and see if there's anything immediately dangerous.
No, let's just go
Mm.
down and be quiet about it.
Good.
Is there a way we
good.
can
You
get
hear that,
down
Bryn?
without hurting ourselves?
Yeah, well, there's a
Well,
ladder.
there's that stairway over there. Or ladder, or whatever it is.
Yep. Go team quiet.
Stairway
Are
to
the
a
spikes
halfling, a
still
ladder to everybody
spiking?
else.
I mean, the spikes have not changed. Yes, it's true.
So we
They're
can head
sitting
down
as
that.
they are.
We can head down that ladder that you talked about, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was sorry if you heard an excited gasp there, but I was putting in a door
I was wondering
Oh,
what
it's
you
so
were
That's
doing.
exciting.
because they aren't on the map naturally because that's the thing that just came out recently. So I was having
Right.
fun making a door.
Doors?
Yeah, an
Whoa.
actual functioning
So
door,
much fun.
Oh.
as opposed to a wall that I delete that functions like a door. Anyway,
I thought you showed us that
Alright. So I'm going to.
when we did our one shot.
I did, but I
Good.
Oh,
I
right.
made
You haven't
those.
used it yet.
I made those. These maps are made for me. I pay $5 in adventure to have them make all the maps for us. Anyway,
$5.
and all the tokens.
Really, Cassie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
Oh,
like
butter.
$9 now.
You weren't thinking.
You know who did that? You know who sang that commercial?
Oh no.
My buddy Ian.
Jared?
Oh, really?
Really?
You were singing the $5
Jared.
footlong?
Uh-huh.
Or the five? No, wait.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was. Wait, no, I'm thinking of the $5 holler. The
What?
Little Caesars. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Oh, that's right. You did do Little
Oh.
Caesars. I forgot about Little Caesars.
Rev, as you start making your way through this pit area, these
Oh, wait,
corpse-ish
before you say
things.
more, I assume
Oh.
the rest of us are going to come down too, right?
You
we're
said
right
you were
behind
sending
him.
Rev, but okay,
Oh,
that's
I
fine.
thought we were all. I
That's
thought we
fine.
were
I thought
all
we were all
down
going,
in the
but
pit.
I'll go.
Totally fine.
Yeah. And you
Everybody
first.
can be where. Put yourself
pit first.
somewhere within the pit, wherever you want to be.
Everybody in the pit.
These
Where's the ladder?
Let's open this
Ish.
pit.
the ladder would be up on this side somewhere, wherever you want it to be. Not worried that much about it.
I would be by the ladder. I didn't see
Go
where
for
you-
it.
Ready to climb out quick.
These corpse-ish things begin to move and shamble a little bit in
Oh,
your
wait.
direction.
It's all right, guys.
And as they do
This.
so, I'd like everybody
Oh,
to
look at
roll
'em.
some initiative.
They're cute.
If there is ever a time that I
Yeah.
want to roll the highest initiative, it is right now. And now that I
right
said it
now,
out loud,
baby.
I'm going to get a 1.
These were rolling really good when I was bouncing them off my book earlier. Let me try that again.
Hey, I rolled really well.
I rolled a 19,
Wow.
so I got a 19.
Oh, I'm going before you
I
then.
got a 19 as well.
Wow, lots of
An
19s.
18.
I got a 20.
Ow,
Before
guys.
we here, we did take a short rest,
My
right?
gosh.
Yes,
15
you
and up
did take a short
tonight.
rest.
Yeah, we took a short
Let's
rest.
keep it up, guys.
You want me to type them in, Rob?
Oh, I got him.
Nope, you don't.
You
I
got him. Damn. Too fast.
I'm a quick boy. Let's go with
Oh, I thought you were getting out.
That
Jack?
one eye, Justin.
sure. Jack, you notice these things from your back vantage point first, and as such, you can see these little weird looking things.
They're cute.
They are kind of cute in the little tip picture. They start to move and move about. Some of them, it looks like, are shorter. than others. That some of them are kind of small, you could say. And as you look at them a little closer, you realize that there are 3 of them. As I quick do a count, yes, 3 of them that are a little smaller, maybe hip, maybe middle of your stomach kind of height, and one of them who is kind of full size, looking normal size. But these are the 3 creatures, 3 figures that kind of start moving in your direction.
So 3 cute little Rebby boys and 1 normal sized, not Rebby boy. How tall are the spikes?
The big one.
The big one, we'll say it's this guy back here because he's farther away. The spikes themselves are 5 feet tall, give or take.
Also, is this another tunnel?
No.
Okay.
Let's see the line.
I know, it kind of looks like it, but no.
Wow.
Ugh.
Jack goes
No.
first.
Dude,
Right?
yeah, that never. I rolled a
I
17.
hate that I rolled a 19 and I'm still
Oh, wait a
third,
second.
you
I think I
jerks.
was looking at. Not. I was. Why do I have +3? Man, that's good.
Because you have dexterity.
Can I? Do I have line of sight of these guys, or are they too small? The big guy probably.
I'd say yes. If you kind of look your way, kind of looking through them a little bit. I didn't give them blocking line of sight on purpose.
Do I have a shot on
Sure.
them?
Oh, that's not what I
All right, I will, in one hand hold Parallax, and in the other I will. I came up with a cool way to describe this, and I forgot what it was. So I'll just say I open my hand, and two rippling blasts fire out of them.
Nice.
Two Eldritch blasts at the littler guy.
Okay, sounds good.
15.
15 does not hit. It is quick enough to dart out of the way from the first shot.
16.
16 does not hit. It is quick enough to dart out of the way of both of these shots.
I rolled a 7 and an 8. Terrible. But they still, I'll say they still impact on the wall, and I'll say, heads up, we've got company. And I will, after I fire those 2 shots, I will step here, and I will hold Parallax in both hands in kind of a ready position in case they're going to flank us from behind.
You hear in the back of your mind, disgusting. And Rev, it's you. You're up next.
All right. Boom. Right. Actually, scooped
Bitch, disgusting.
here. Or is that a wall? Can I get up on the
You
wall?
can
like
kind
that?
of be on it a little bit. That's fine. They're like
Okay.
sloped wall a little bit.
So I'm going to go a little bit up on the slope and attack this one.
Go for it.
And that's, should I just go ahead and do? No, I'm just going to do an attack. 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Oops. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's
That
the
was your
same.
crossbow. It's the same thing,
Yeah.
I think, though.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but I got to get the damage right. $10 plus 15.
Ooh.
25.
Very nice.
Wow.
25 points of damage. As you slice into this one, Rev, you can't help but notice something about this creature's hands. You've seen these hands before.
Oh,
They held darts. They look weird now. Different, lumpy in places, but there's still something about the way that it's holding this stick-like thing in its hand that almost looks like it's throwing darts. Anything else on your turn, Rev?
There are other Raylands.
I gotta try it. We gotta know.
Bonus. So I have a bonus action. Is there anything on them that I could take off them?
Not really. Like, it's carrying like a small length of wood if you wanted to try to take that from it. But that would be about it. It's not carrying any possessions.
What weapon is it wielding?
A small length of wood.
Oh, small length of wood.
If the
Small length of wood, also known as steak.
Let's see.
You can try to take
No,
it if you'd like to.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I could try and take it. Well, it's holding it, right?
Oh, that's
But then I
right.
have
Your
to
fast
use
hands
A
wouldn't. Yeah.
superiority die.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
I'm gonna hold off for now.
Okay.
I'm a little. I'm taken aback by the sight of its hands.
Perfect. Anything else though? Or are you all set? Okay. Bryn, you're up next.
I'm gonna do destroy undead, CR1 or lower.
Unfortunately,
No.
does not feel like these things are technically undead.
Ugh,
Despite
Hey.
looking weird and like corpses when they were laying in the snow, they are not actually undead.
Hey, it says no action. Oh, doesn't matter. Look at that. Now I got to plan a whole turn, and I didn't even realize.
Turn undead is a free action.
You have to
It's a
cast
channel
turn
divinity.
undead.
Sorry, never mind. It's a channel divinity, and that's an action.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say I don't.
Never mind. Sorry.
The
that is
destroy
not-
undead part of it is the no action.
is the
Yes.
free action.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. It was an action.
It was, but it was not a spell.
It was not a spell. But there's not really any bonus action spells I want to do.
Which weapon?
Feel like. All right,
You want to feel these guys out first?
I'll do
See-
spiritual weapon.
See
Sure.
See what we're doing.
Level
with?
2.
Okay. The mace appearing.
Yes, please.
You got
Where
it.
do you want it?
Same one that Rev hit. Remembered. So you hit with a 20.
Where would you like it?
By the one that Rev hit.
Okay. Oh, sorry. That's what you meant. Yep.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay. 1d8 plus 4.
You notice that from Rev's spot where you slashed it, pierced it, there's a little bit of, it's like a mixture of red and green leaking out from it.
6 more damage.
Okay.
And it's,
Bashes it across the shoulder with the mace once more.
that is. Oh.
It's kind of shying away and like holding where it got injured, but it is still hanging on there. Myetharia, it'll be your turn.
Alright. Oh gosh, roll 20 is a pain. Well, loading so slow tonight. Alright. Is it possible to stand here? I know there's something
Yep,
half
that's fine.
in that square. Okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna move over and joy is going slow. I'm gonna hit this guy directly in front of me.
The full health one?
Yes, the full health one.
Go for it. This one also
Oh.
dwarven sized.
Interesting. I'm not undead. Okay. First attack. Ooh! Nice! That's a 29 to hit. I rolled a 19.
That will count as a critical hit.
Yes!
Ace.
It's so nice when my dice
So
actually
19
behave.
is. You said 29 is what you rolled?
29.
So 19 is the
All right.
AC.
Not fun. Not fun. So,
Jeez, that's so high.
6 fire, so 12 fire, and then 2... 8. 8 piercing, because I rolled minimum damage on that
So
one.
12 fire, 8 piercing, so 20 total.
Yes.
Very nice. Still a
Nice.
solid strike.
Pretty good amount of damage.
Second attack.
This one also starts leaking
Oh.
like that red-green mixture.
The elves. Next one's gonna be 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Excellent. Gonna use different dice on this one. Oh, that's a bit better. Let's see. 8 fire and 9 piercing.
17 points of damage. Very nice. With 2
And
solid
third hit.
swings.
Nice.
Oh,
The first one goes
nice.
down, actually. This
Okay.
dwarven creature kind of slice into it a couple of times. You can see from one wound, like the red of blood starts leaking out furiously, and then the second wound slices across, and you get this like green viscous fluid starts leaking out along with it before red bursts out afterwards, and it collapses.
I don't like it. This is unnerving.
Sorry.
All right, no. It's mostly Becca because of what you told Ryan. So I just feel uncomfortable. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna do my third attack on this other guy then, who is hit. That's another 24. It's another 14 I rolled.
24 does hit. There's no way you're not killing it. I'm gonna say it right now.
Great. 4 fire and 6 piercing.
10 is
That
enough.
All right.
Slashing through the last one, or the other one, with your third attack, after being skewered on Rev's rapier. The final slash goes through and fells the second one.
All right. And I already
If you
moved,
would
like,
for me.
15 feet.
No, you're fine, actually.
Fine.
You're fine.
Okay. I'm just going to move back here in a guarded position towards these guys, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, perfect. Winry, it'll be you next.
Seeing the difference in size of these creatures and the changing blood color, I'm gonna yell out, how many were in the band of the Badgers?
Oh.
Was it 4 and were 3 of them short?
If you'd like to, everyone, you
Based
can
on
make
Justin's smirk, I think he just nailed
What?
it.
you can make an
Cassie,
intelligence
when did you
check if
become
you'd like to.
So
All of
good at
us?
this
All of
game.
us?
Oh,
of us-
Sure, anyone can.
gosh.
When did
Bloody.
did
That's not gonna be
Riv capture them and then me? Oh shit, we're gonna fight Ming.
No, only
Dick.
an 8. Only an 8 for me.
Well,
Only
makes
a
sense because
Right.
Winry, you were asking. So.
Right, I didn't know. I didn't write anything about the band of the Badgers down, but I know they were dwarves.
I wrote some down and Justin sent it to us in chat, so we'd meta know, but
And Rev did play darts.
No.
I would know because I stayed with Rev
Dwarf.
that night.
Well, we fought them. We know.
Did anyone roll
Nothing
higher than a
over
10?
I
I
didn't
rolled.
know.
I rolled a 10.
Sorry, I was just trying to look it up.
Okay. Well,
Here.
I can provide it for you without needing to search. There were 5 members of the Band of the
Oh.
Badger.
Oh,
Errol
one's
being
back
one
in
of
this-
them.
Right.
The other ones, Metrin, Klezmer, Shelton, and Misreth, 3 of whom were Dwarven.
Oh,
Metrin being the one that Rayland at the time played darts with.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 2 minus 1.
Who are the band of the Badger?
Messed up. This is messed up.
You're so good at this game, Cassie. Dang.
oh my god.
I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm happy that you
I'm
put that
gonna-
together.
And then instead
Oh,
of
I still
attacking,
2 of them.
I'm gonna take out a apple pie crust and throw it over here.
Offer it to him.
Yo, you
Oh,
hungry?
Hey, come here.
I would have yelled out that they're not undead too.
Okay.
Now that it's
Sure,
way
that's fine.
past my turn.
20, 160 feet, 20 foot cube,
Yep. Where do you want it to be?
like,
Oh my goodness. My mind is blown.
Yeah. Something like
Oh, that's
that,
a terrible
yeah.
color.
but that's on the wall though. They don't want to get us. I
Oh yeah, I didn't even see it.
don't want to get that either. No, that's fine, I guess.
Is that okay?
Um,
I was going to move it if you wanted it moved. I was just drawing a 20-foot cube.
Yep. One up, I guess.
One up? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
'Cause I don't feel like they're gonna go on the wall. Then I need to roll.
Yep, roll a d4, see what the effect is.
Hopefully it's molasses. Charmed would be nice.
Yeah.
A 3. Oh, giggling! We succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling. Sorry, next.
Okay. First one's terrible. Second one is a 14.
Oh, like, no. Spell DC, where?
Your spell DC is 16, I think.
How do you know
I actually accidentally thought it was 16 last time.
that? It wasn't? I feel like it was 14.
But it was... Go look.
Here's yours.
Oh, yours is
Unspelled.
15.
Oh,
Because you just leveled up, probably.
oh,
That
where
might
is
have,
it?
Upped it. At the top of spells.
Makes sense.
Oops.
Okay,
Checks out.
so,
They both be giggling, I believe.
yeah. Incapacitated. Use all its movement to move in a random direction.
Okay, on its turn. Yep.
Yep. Until the start of my next turn.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to do, Winry?
Have movement.
I'm rolling their directions.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, on their turn then, because it is them next, one of them, in a random direction, runs straight north, straight past you guys, and basically runs to the edge of the cavern over here. I'm going to move this one. I'm going to move this one so that it's out of the way.
Oh my goodness. I don't know
And-
that we want to attack him.
Well, it runs past you, Myetharia, at least. As it does so, up to you if you'd like to.
So did Winry yell anything out?
We could.
Yeah, she did.
I asked.
He yelled about the band of the Badger.
I feel like that would get you guys thinking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
We're
You can
all
all
like, no, what are you
realize.
talking
And then I
about?
didn't attack either.
I will attack it with non-lethal damage if I can.
Okay. The other one, for reference, is running straight across the pit, effectively, so they are as far away from each other as possible.
Can I also attack the one that ran past us with non-lethal?
Not you, no. It ran.
Okay, it ran
It had to
around
run
her.
around Myetharia, basically.
Only a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit as it goes by. I just left the page on accident. But that's all they can do on their turn. They are there in their new locations. And Jack, it is your turn next.
Boy, boy.
I'm going to skip to the next song just so that I'm back on. Oh, I can't even. Oh, great. Nothing's playing currently. Lie. Well, whatever. We'll just let it go.
We've just been sitting in silence for like the last 10 minutes, and it's.
No, I can hear it. It
Oh,
just.
you can hear it. Oh,
The
okay.
jukebox
I've been
tells
sitting in
me
silence
nothing
for the
is
next
playing.
10 minutes.
Well,
That's you.
that's
we
not
hear
my
it.
fault.
It's just me, I guess. Yeah, no, I told you guys, Roll20's been acting slow for me tonight.
They're
Oh.
incapacitated, right?
Yes.
Why didn't we learn more about biomancy when we were in Sequin?
Because we didn't want to get close to Ming because he creeped us out.
Sorry, I'm reading what incapacitated means. Just means they can't take actions or reactions.
Correct.
All right, that being yelled out, I'm just gonna move over and I'm gonna do my best to tie him up. I'm gonna try to bind his hands.
Okay, make a grapple attempt then.
Oh shit! All right.
You have to still grab him.
Hey. Grapple would be strength or just like an attack roll.
It is strength, yes.
Well,
Be
I rolled
athletics
13.
technically, but
Athletics is a +1, so 14.
unfortunately, the strange creature is much stronger than you expect it to be. And despite you trying to grab it with your arms, it wrestles its way free of you immediately.
Like a small child.
Like a small child.
Technically, this is the full-size, human-sized one.
Oh shit! I thought the other one was a full-size one. Well, crap. All right. That was an action, I assume.
Yep.
So while he's laughing, I try to grab him, so I assume he's still kind of like dodging a little bit. Oh wait, actually this might be an action. That is, never mind. Boy, there's not a whole lot I can do. I will. Oh, he can't take reactions.
Correct.
We've seen you use this spell before, Winry. Can we pass through it without being affected by it?
No one has ever tried. I think I could say that conclusively.
She
just never
used it when
cast
we were
this on
fighting the
friends.
madness, and I was affected by the laughter, but I don't remember if I walked through it or if I was just.
In the box.
You were in it.
I think I was in the box. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
the
gonna
box.
back up and say like, well, I tried. So I essentially run up. I try to grab it, it doesn't work, and I'm just like, well, never mind. Just back up.
Back on out of there. All right, perfect. Rev, it'll be you next.
I'll go ahead and give a bardic inspiration to Rev though for tying people up. I'll say, Rev, time up good. These might be our friends.
Are they our friends anymore?
No.
There's no advantage for me anywhere here. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attack this guy. Non-lethal damage. I'm gonna try and hit him with the pommel.
Okay. You can always hold an action if you'd prefer. Up to you.
Oh yeah, actually that's what I would rather do. Although
That works.
I rolled a 10, so I'm gonna use precision. You mind if I just roll it now, in case someone approaches him?
I'm gonna assume someone will approach him at some point. So sure, that's fine.
Yeah,
I am
I'm
going.
gonna roll a precision strike just to see if I do in fact hit him.
Bryn, you said that you're going to approach it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just say
Oh.
that happens at the same time. You guys have the same initiative order anyway.
Oh, we didn't hit with an 18 or what was it, 15 or 16
19.
earlier?
16 does not hit. I don't know about 17.
17 does not. It's 19.
Yeah, it's 19.
Oh, then I can't possibly get it. In that case, no, I'm not gonna use precision strike. So forget it. Not gonna work. And let's see. Bonus. I'm gonna can I bonus action? Let me just check on what I can do with my bonus here. Fast hands. Do I have to?
I don't think you can grapple as a
No, I
bonus.
can't do any of that kind of stuff. You're right. I can dash, disengage, or hide. Okay. Nope. I'm pretty much out.
Okay. 2 failed attempts so far.
Oh wait,
Bryn.
wait though.
Oh.
Using fast hands, I feel like I can interact with a rope to help tie him up if someone else is grappling him.
Sure, I'll give you a help. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
If someone else can grapple them, then they can have advantage on the tie-up.
Or if he's
Say that.
if he's incapacitated in a different way by somebody, if you know what I mean. Like if
He's
he's
knocked
like,
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. All right, done.
Bryn.
Well, I'm not with that, but so I will first with my action reach down, touch this guy, and do spare the dying.
Okay.
No, which guy went down first? They both went down the same round. It didn't.
There's the same
This
round, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
So,
round.
yeah. Spare the dying on that,
About that.
and then I'll use my spiritual weapon to do non-lethal damage on the guy in front of me. Hopefully.
Bryn,
I'm gonna
could you
spare
make,
one, and then I'm gonna hit the other.
Oh,
while you're doing so, could you make a medicine check for me?
okay. Why don't I know what to click? Medicine. So let's do. Roll it. Oi, 14.
Okay. Looking more closely as you kind of reach out to touch this one, to spare the dying, this sort of thing. These creatures appear to have once been, like I said, humans and dwarves, but their flesh is fused almost with living ice, with ice inside. Their eyes appear to be frozen. It's weird. It's like parts of them have become fused with like almost the element of ice in a way, or some creature of ice. They've grown a little bit of hair. The dwarves probably can't tell the difference, to be honest, but the human, you might be able to see a little bit more hair places that normally you wouldn't. And they look relatively feral.
I'll still spare the dying for now.
Okay.
But yell out, I don't think they're saving them. And I'll still try and do non-lethal damage on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
14 plus 9.
23 does hit.
So that does... It's 10 damage.
Very nice. Solid crack from the mace. It kind of yelps in surprise as it was running away.
I'm right in the way, so I'm just actually going to step one more. Because this guy is still technically under him, though, right?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah. Okay. As much
As best as he can be. Maybe he slid down. I'm going to put him here. He kind of slid down the wall a little bit as he went down. Myetharia, you're up next.
Yeah. Oh gosh, this is annoying. Come on, roll 20.
You can use the arrow keys if it helps. Oh, that's
That's what I'm. Yeah. So I was doing it. Just every time I go back to the screen, it takes forever to move. I'm going to go to this guy and try and hit him with non-lethal, just to take him down.
Winry, is it the first time anyone enters the area?
Make me start laughing again, guys. You don't want to hear this.
I feel like it is. That's why I say it.
I mean, it's not like an obvious glow in the space or anything, so even if...
Oh, it does not. No. Each creature
not?
in the cube. That tells me it's only when it happens.
It starts.
But then I re-roll with it.
Each turn, yes.
Yeah.
But I think that it just happens
To the people there.
to the people that are there, not the people that move through it in the
Right.
meantime. And then at the start of your next turn,
Yeah.
it'll happen again, whatever the new effect is.
But is it okay? So
Like a
here's a
pulse.
question I don't want to ask: is it obvious that this is where the square is? Can I see it? But I know to move out. Like I would know to move if I saw
So this
it.
particular one, I would say no. The other three, you could probably tell if you were in it.
Because one's molasses.
One's drops of molasses, one's bouquets of flowers.
Smell of
the other
apple
one's
pie.
smell of apple pie, yeah, if you were looking for it. This is the only one that doesn't have a visual or a sensory piece to it.
Got it. Cool. No. Rolling my first non-lethal attack on him.
Go for it.
Oh, I should stop doing this. I only rolled a 13 on that one. Try this again.
Oh, Rayland, you had Bardic Inspiration. You could have rolled that. Sorry, I should have said something.
18 doesn't hit.
Rev.
18 does hit.
Was okay. Whew. Whew. I was worried there for a minute. All right.
18 does? Okay. So
Does.
18's your AC.
Oof. Ugh. Yuck. 2 fire damage and 8 piercing slashing. I'm just gonna
10
keep
points
saying
of
that
damage.
until I remember
Right.
what it is. Alright, let's try a different die.
Third attack.
Let's try 17.
17 does also hit.
Oh, the human's different.
Just keep getting one number lower each time.
No one had rolled 17 yet. You'd rolled 16
rolled
and 19
I
previously.
didn't think so. Oh,
we rolled
that's much
the first ones
better.
were 16 and
That's
a
much
10.
better.
15,
9
16.
fire,
Oh.
9 fire damage,
Mhm.
and 13 piercing damage.
Oof,
It's much
22
better.
points of damage. Very nice.
And that was my third. So I'm with my turn. And I don't know the square's there, so I'm not going to move her. Oh wait, I'm not in the square.
You're not in it. Yep.
I didn't go back to the map because I didn't want to mess Roll20 up. It's my turn.
Just for future reference, because I want to mention it. Shouldn't have had your third attack on the first round. I forgot because you have to light your sword.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, that's
Forgot
right.
about it. That's all right. Doesn't really make a huge difference one way or the other. Winry, it'll be you up next. So if you could roll the d4 first, see what the effect is.
Same.
Okay. And then do you want to move it? Or do you want to
No, I
dispel
was
it?
going to dismiss it.
Okay. Gone. Now the rest of your turn.
Up concentration, I guess.
Yep.
Can I tell which? Can I see this one that Myetharia is fighting down here?
Yes.
Can I tell which one is more hurt?
The one that Myetharia just carved up.
We'll go down there, and she's alone. Bryn said she didn't think that could be hurt, but I'm still gonna do non-lethal damage.
Can
Okay.
be saved.
Oh. Couldn't be safe.
So you were there, so you'd be 25 feet of movement to get there.
You really just counted her movement in this tiny space.
Just in case she's going to run back across again.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. And then I'm gonna punch.
Go for it.
Natural 1.
That's not going to do it.
And I'm gonna punch
Nice.
again. Oh, that's probably not gonna make it either. 12.
12 does not hit. A rare instance of Winry failing.
No, not real. Rare.
Not
It's my
rare.
bonus action.
Yes, you do.
I again with a different die.
There you go.
Natural 20.
That's going to do it.
Nice.
He had 5 hit points left. You can roll damage if you'd like to.
Nice.
But you do come up flying next to Myetharia. Make a couple of quick attacks that are a little bit reticent, a little concerned. Kind of pull your punch a little bit. Last one, you're just like, you know what, screw it. I've got to do this. And you just sock it in the face and crumples into the ground.
But it's still non-lethal.
So is
Correct.
he's not doing death saves?
Yes, it is.
Correct.
30, 35, 40. I'm just gonna go over here. I know I can't do anything. Go back over there.
Okay. Just kind of run over there, crack this guy in the face, run back.
Yep.
Perfect. That is the end of your turn then? It is then this creature's turn. Kind of gets its bearings, looks around, lots of its friends down on the ground. Doesn't like it. It's going to, I'm going to roll a second. Yep, that's fine. It's going to kind of run along the wall, actually. A little bit. Kind of jump up along the side of the wall, run along it. So, Bryn, you were adjacent to it if you'd like. But it's just hopping to the other side of Rev, basically. And then, Rev, you can also take one as it finally leaves your area over here. Either you would like to, you can take your opportunity. Actually, Rev, you can't. I'm sorry. You used your reaction technically.
I do not.
Because you held your attack until Bryn got next to you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
That hurts. That hurts a little bit, but it's fine.
He rolled a crit.
Are you sure about that, Dustin?
I'm so sorry. I realized it after I said it. It kind of runs over in this direction, and then it kind of makes some noises. Anyone speak Dwarvish?
No.
Check.
I was gonna say I speak gnome. No, I speak half.
Nope.
No.
Okay. It makes some strange words that you don't quite recognize, and at the end of them, you feel like something's building, and at the end of them, a blast of cold air comes shooting out from its mouth, straight downwards through Jack and Myetharia. If you could both make a Constitution saving throw.
I then. Does it hit his friend?
It is a thin line
His friend?
of cold.
Oh, okay.
19 for me.
Very nice.
No, 8.
Okay. Jack, you
Gar's gonna
take
die and get
10
cold
points of
resistance
cold
now.
damage. Myetharia, you take 20.
Oh.
Then at
I
the
feel
end of its
like I
turn-
dodge it. I feel like I dodge it, and it goes past me, and I think, oh, that's good. Myetharia's right behind me, so it's like, ooh, and just gets her in the chest.
and then it just comes rushing towards you, Jack, at the end of its turn. But that's all that it can do. It is your turn next.
I don't know, bitch. Just did not do what I wanted to.
Don't be melee. I'm the magic person. Use
Um,
your shorty
The
boy.
magic.
He's got a sword.
I want to Eldritch Blast him in the chest.
Go for
Since it's a ranged attack, do I roll a disadvantage?
it. You would, yes.
Okay. Gonna try the first one like this. Well, that's not gonna do. I rolled 2 7s for the first one.
What's the total? 7 is the total?
It's 15.
Okay. 15, not quite enough yet.
So far to hit these guys, I've rolled 7, 8, 7, 7. I'm gonna try the same thing. So I'm just like holding my hand out like in his chest and just like releasing these blasts.
But it's like
Hey.
shifty.
Another 7.
Nope, 4.
No, get
I
rid
rolled
of
a
that
12,
die.
and then I switched
different
dice. I rolled a
one.
12 and then a 4. So yeah,
Having
I'm
some
like doing like
misgivings.
these shots, and he's just like dodging it.
You're pulling
like
too
to-
hard.
I like to imagine that you're shooting these shots as it's coming towards you, and it's just like weaving on its way towards
Yeah.
you, and the shot's like shooting over its shoulders.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna. Can I step like here into the spikes without getting hurt?
Sure. It'll just be difficult.
That's fine. I'll squeeze in there and be like, Myetharia, I can't hit this thing. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Rev.
Being super, super, super helpful. This
Chase him down. I'm gonna attack with the butt of my weapon again. 26. And in
Does
fact,
hit.
I know what his thing is. I'm gonna use precision strike.
Okay.
Go ahead and end this.
Nice. That's a good
Um,
use. I like that.
So, yeah, you know what I'm trying to do here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's 20.
Oh, jeez. It's a
Uh,
34. That's a
34
critical
to
hit.
Yeah, it's a critical hit.
Did what you wanted.
So I double my. All right. Gotta remember how to do this done again.
You get sneak attack plus double your superiority dice.
Okay.
Superiority dies not to damage on precision strike.
Oh, that's right. It just adds on to your attack roll.
But
So
yeah,
that-
that's a ton of damage.
And that's not even. I don't even think that's crit. It's
It's
just
not.
a normal.
No.
So I can add my superiority
So
die to the
That's a
damage,
damage.
right? Oh,
No.
oh, plus. Sorry.
That's to the hit. But we do double the dice rolls, which means that it's what? 38 plus 14
Oh.
is 52 plus 5 is 57 points of damage.
Yeah, you're doing the math, but that's it.
Unlethal, of course. Not
Thud
lethal.
right to the back of his head. The creature just collapses into the ground.
You'd almost straight up kill me.
With a lot of damage.
I love how Jack's like, Myetharia, help me! And Riv just runs
Help
up,
me!
crumbles to the ground.
Yeah, right to the
I got you,
soft
buddy.
part of the back of his head.
I got you, bro.
Rev's
I'll
like, it's the most damage I've ever done. Non-lethal.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'll do spare the dying on the other guy next to me.
Okay, perfect. All of them then. Unconscious, but undying as well.
Can we stack them all up and tie them all up? Like tie them all up together?
If you'd like to, sure. I'm good with that. Just kind of
Can I
collect
maybe
them
help-
down here
Help line them up.
in a small little bundle.
Or to see, because we figured out that not the giants, the dragon was Ming's biomancy. Can I tell that this as well?
What I'll say is that the green viscous fluid that you saw, you might have recognized. Yes, you've seen tanks of it before. Specifically, at least one down in
The
The
dungeons.
sunken prison.
by the tomb. Yeah, down there, in the sunken prison area down below that was full. And in fact, the creatures that you're fighting here feel vaguely reminiscent to that as well. You fought those. They were called Sahuagin at the time, but they're kind of like human fish
People?
hybrids. These
So,
ones
but-
being like human Yeti almost hybrid.
But so this is Stephanie knowledge. Aren't Sahuagin like an actual thing though? Like not necessarily a
Yes.
biomantic creation, but we didn't
So are
examine those 'cause
Yetis.
it was dark. But these aren't Yetis. Sahuagin.
That's why I said they're kind of a weird hybrid. But yeah.
So we didn't examine the other ones, so we don't know if they were mutated.
Yeah.
It's actually the first time I've done that math because I'm pretty sure there were 4 of those fish guys, and I think there were 4 tanks too. Seems like we should be connecting a few more dots.
We couldn't
there's the 5th band of the Badger.
get the shit figured out.
It's Errol,
It's Errol. He's back in town.
Oh,
the one
He's
who
in the
didn't
monastery
make the
right
trip after all, because he didn't feel like it.
Yes.
smart man.
Justin didn't want to have to
Or
ask
maybe not a smart man. Maybe he knows something.
I don't
I really think so.
Yeah,
Said he
but-
saw them carried off by a silver raven.
Not
Winry's
carried
got
off, but
Winry's got a point.
Called. He was summoned. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
There was a message from a silver raven.
How much do we know about? Do the rest of us know about Riv? I know Winry knows everything.
Oh yeah, I
feel
guess
like we've
has
already
Rev
done.
shared? Has Rev shared what he found at Ming's place?
I don't think I've talked about the feathers with them.
Yeah, because
But we heard
anything,
that.
what if it was?
We've talked. I mean, I've talked plenty. Everybody knows about Ming being a biomancer, and we've already talked about this being kind of a Ming thing. It's very much something Mr. Ming would do.
And we were there at the inn in Aresh when Emerald talked about what's his face? I'm in the wrong book.
Oh,
Elric?
Yes, Elric Emerald talked about sighting Ming with Riv carrying him, like flying.
Oh, we actually got it
Right.
from.
So we got that from someone else?
I think we got it from Rip.
Phone.
I
Or
thought we got
Rick.
that from yeah.
Yeah.
Rick. We got it from Rick. Riv has wings.
Yeah, the
Elric.
one in the
Elric Emerald.
Mhm.
Yeah. Back in the inn.
Rick
Oh,
Emerald is such like a WWE name.
Yeah.
This is Rick Emerald.
first of all, it was Edric, but yeah.
Edric. Yeah.
Now
Edric.
You,
Yeah,
you
we all
guys
said,
gave
"No, it's
him
not."
the.
Yeah. Now we're all like, no, it's
I
Rick.
did write Edric.
Rick,
I did
Rev,
write
You guys
Edric.
could call him Rick, yes, which
You
was fine
fool.
because it fit in with the
Ray,
it fit in with the naming convention.
Okay.
So
and
we knew that
Rex.
information. So I will say, Rev is your brother the Silver Raven?
I doubt it. The way that I've heard
It's
it,
likely that
the feathers are way too big.
I think it's just as likely that Ming sent some magic raven to them.
Yeah, I believe there's some connection here that we have not yet uncovered.
In the meantime, are these guys secure? Do you think they're gonna be able to get out? I want to double check all the knots and stuff.
Sure, make a sleight of hand
I'll help
check
you with
with
that.
advantage. I'm gonna assume that someone's gonna help you.
Yeah.
I actually hadn't made you
I'll
roll
help
to
her.
tie it yet, so
I'll help him, and while we're down
Wait.
there, I'm gonna whisper something to him.
Wait a minute. So I rolled a 1, but it didn't give me. Oh wait, when I have advantage, I rolled twice. But if I roll a 1 on one of those rolls, do I get to roll that over again?
oh, you
Yeah, you
might
don't get it.
not.
Don't you not get advantage from this racial ability? It's just if you roll a 1, you roll again.
Yeah, but have you technically rolled a 1 if it does not count as part of advantage?
Huh.
You can see that I rolled a 1 there.
Let me read it.
That's a good man.
I feel like it should still count as one of the numbers, so you would re-roll it.
Hold on,
feel
I'm
like
gonna
I-
look this up.
Because it's
I feel
the
like I
lower
should re-roll-
number
I
of
feel like I
the...
should roll this. That's
It's
my
the lower
Halfling
Well-
lucky advantage.
While Justin's reading this, while I'm helping Rev, I'll say, Rev, it seems like we're all coming to the conclusion that this is Mr. Ming's work.
Okay.
And I know what you've said about your mission. At least your desire is to kill Ming, and seeing that this happened to friends of ours. I just want to make sure you're being level-headed as we go into this. We've got your back, and we'll bring justice to him. But let's keep our heads.
Ha! It's pretty rich for you to say. Yeah. Whatever. We're gonna take care of it, one way or another.
For what it's worth, I pasted the rule directly out of the player's book, the short rules or whatever it's called. And so if you have lucky or something similar that lets you reroll a d20, you reroll one of them. So if you roll 2 1s, you can reroll one of the d20s. You can't reroll both of them,
Oh,
if
okay.
that makes sense. But
So
you
I
can
can-
choose to reroll one of the ones. Yes.
I can re-roll one of the ones though.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. Did not help me in the slightest. So 20.
Okay.
was the-
They are tied up to the best of your ability.
If we can't figure out how to fix them,
They are still unconscious.
we
Too.
need to make sure that they aren't suffering forever.
Yeah. Well,
What are you suggesting, Winry?
we
Then
can
we
come
come
out
back
here
and
and
can't figure out. Yeah.
we can come
I-
back here and kill them later.
I'm not strong enough. I don't know much about biomancy, and I'm not strong enough to fix this. It's not a curse. It's not an illusion. It's nothing that I can see that can be undone.
Yeah, I've got my wand of dispel magic, but I think this goes deeper than that.
I
It's like
don't think
physical.
get them back.
You don't think
Well,
that? You don't think? Have you tried greater restoration?
I've been studying it more since you since trying to help you, and it's not gonna fix this. It's specifically for curses, or if someone is physically weakened, or
Well, let's not count our axe beaks before they hatch. Let's get into here and deal with Ming, and maybe we can find a way to reverse this.
Yes, perhaps someone back at the monastery knows something that might help.
Or that.
Let's focus on Ming for now.
Well,
Onward and upward.
probably not upward, but
Onward and downward.
Downward.
Be closer now, able to kind of inspect things a little bit more closely. One wall at the bottom here, like I'd mentioned, is door, effectively. It is an ornate facade depicting the ancient spirits of wind and storm being bound and trapped in mortal flesh. The door itself is stone and is closed. And locked, technically.
Rev, would you mind seeing if there are any traps connected to this door? We venture
My pleasure.
on.
Go for it. Make a investigation check.
27.
There is, in fact, a glyph of warding attached to this door that you can notice.
Nice.
You don't know what triggers it necessarily, but opening the door without something does set off a effect.
I think you found that.
How do I disable a glyph of warning? Would I know how?
It is magical in nature.
Who's magical?
Jack.
Jack. Check out the door.
Check the shit out.
And if it's just a glyph,
There's a glyph on the
can
door.
we see the glyph?
The glyph is on the back side.
Oh, okay.
Rayland would be able to tell you, and the only way that you'd be able to actually interact with it would be to open the door, which would cause it to either go off or not, depending on what the trigger is.
You can't disable it from this
It's like
side.
just scratch through it.
Not physically, you cannot deface it from this side. Correct.
Is there like anything that we have to push on the door, like a or anything we have to trace, maybe? You're saying that it depicts.
So there is a picture,
Something.
a ornate facade, as it called it, that has the ancient spirits of wind and storm being bound and trapped in mortal flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And is the door locked?
So effectively, no, but you wouldn't know that unless you tried to open it.
Okay.
And opening it might trigger off this glyph.
What is the glyph on again?
The back side of the door.
Everybody, I can open it from 30 feet away.
Without setting off the...
It may still set it off, but we'll be 30 feet away from it.
Is a glyph just like a painful thing, or could it be like an alarm?
It
So
could
I
be
do,
anything.
yeah, I do have familiarity with this spell. It could be literally anything. They could set it to go. They could have set it off to go if we touch any part of this opening. They could already know that we're here if they decided to make it an alarm, or if they could make it more physical, where if we touch it or go past it, it sets off a trap.
Bryn, what strength of Arcana would you say that spell is? Maybe a 1, a 2, a 3.
On a scale of 1 to 9, what would you say that this is?
3. And the actual glyph is on the back side of the door?
Yeah, but you can cast, if you're talking about dispel magic, you can dispel magic on the door, which would include the glyph, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can do that, folks.
It could also be explosive, so that's also an option.
But
So
30 feet.
back up.
So
But then-
yes, let's back
but
up
it
and
also-
Jack dispel it.
But it could also be any spell. Like,
But 30 feet.
oh, 3rd level or lower. Depending on
But-
how they cast it, how
Yeah,
strong they made it. So they actually, this is a very complicated spell for how low level on a scale of 1 to 3 it is. Because it could be a much higher one if they made it at a higher level to hold a higher level spell.
I've got a dispel for it. Everyone back up.
Just
Just
gonna blast the shit out of
in
it
case-
with all of your dispel.
in case anything happens. Everyone back
How
up.
far back, Jack?
Well,
He's saying
you
at
guys
least
get
30
as far
feet
back
was
as
his term.
possible.
Go to the other side.
Yeah, you guys can climb up. That's fine.
I don't like. How far away are you backing up, Jack?
30 feet.
I'm gonna stand right here. Just kidding.
Right
I'm
next to the door.
staying by
Yeah.
Jack.
Mm.
I will back 30 feet up, but I am staying by
I'm gonna
Jack.
be behind this
Okay.
spike.
All of you hanging out 30 feet away, kind of on the opposite wall of the pit, as far away as you can be.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my wand of dispel magic. I'm gonna point it at the door, and I'm going to
Oh, wait, I
say
had
some
one more
arcane
idea.
things, and then I'm gonna pull up my diviner and cast Mage Hand and open the door.
Okay. The door cracks open. It goes inwards in case anyone was really caring.
What if it's an alarm?
No, so I
Right?
use the Mage Hand to pull and it won't go.
But the mage hand pushes, the door starts to swing open, and as the two door pieces separate, you see the crackle of electrical energy.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
If you could, please, everybody,
Oh,
What?
Oh, everybody!
everybody, go ahead and make a
idiot.
dexterity saving throw for me, though.
You killed us.
Man, I
Jack,
have
that
no
wasn't
idea.
we all
spell
just
magic.
Christ, no.
Sure it wasn't.
Um,
It's a spell now.
Evasion?
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
That's
You
fine,
also
yeah.
have Bardic Inspiration.
he's got evasion. He doesn't
Oh,
need
well,
part.
yeah, I'll go ahead and roll that too.
Are we doing a dex save?
No idea what
I don't
could
know why
hit
I looked.
all of us.
You
Fire,
idiot.
electricity
Cut
ball.
0.
That's cocked.
It's
It's-
not.
It's cocked.
not.
All right, so let's start with we'll start with the easier one. Rev.
Yeah, that's 18.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll.
Jack.
9.
Okay. Bryn.
I'm gonna hold on. I gotta reroll because it's cocked, but I don't want it to be cocked because it was on a 20 cocked.
I see.
Yeah.
Cock 20.
Oh no.
That doesn't sound good. All right, I'm gonna assume bad. Myetharia
8! It's the second 2 I've rolled on a saving throw tonight.
and
Is it gonna
Winry.
hit all these other guys that we knocked out too?
Right? 20 total.
Okay. Everybody fails, even you, Rev. Actually, though you are 1 from succeeding. You
What'd
do
you
still
roll?
you do take half damage.
I rolled a 17 and then a 1 on the Bardic Inspiration. So
Oh,
if
that poor
it
Bardic
was a
Inspiration.
20, I would have been the only one who passed. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
Anyway,
19?
what happens?
As a initial bolt of lightning shoots out towards Jack, and then arcs and spreads to everybody
Oh.
in the neighboring
I
vicinity.
dive in front of him.
It deals 54 points of damage to everyone that failed, and 27 to Rev.
Evasion? Can I
Yeah.
also use evasion?
Sorry.
Oh, yep, you
Yeah.
can. You take
I'm sorry,
half on
can
a
you
on
say
a
that
fail.
number again?
54.
Wait, I had 53,
You
so
said-
I dive in front of Jack and I go down.
How much health do you got?
I'm fine, but I'm just disappointed.
54 points of lightning damage, 27 to Rev and Winry.
Out too?
Yeah, I'm down.
Is it loud? Or is it quiet?
Technically not, I guess. It's
I mean-
not thunder.
I guess the
Sorry,
dying
sorry.
ones might be.
Great.
Okay.
I'm so glad it wasn't loud.
It has a
it's-
certain sound, like a
It's-
crackle, but it's not like a crack or anything like this.
It's more like Indiana Jones style lightning.
I was thinking when Han Solo is being tortured in the other room where there's no sound, it's just him go like bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
What was that DC?
It was 19.
Oh, I did 20.
I thought you said 8.
No, 20 total.
Oh, you're
I
fine
said-
then, apparently.
Yeah, so give yourself 27 hit points back.
Oh, my bad. I totally heard you say.
Yeah, I was confused because he said
Oh,
Rev
maybe you said
almost.
12. I thought you said 12, I guess, maybe. I don't remember. But either way.
I'm good, guys.
Apologies.
Just,
my
I wanted to
God.
make sure.
Jack and Myetharia fried, laying on the
Mhm.
ground. The rest of you, damaged, injured. Not necessarily for Winry, who was quick and spry enough, but yeah.
What to do with this mess, you guys? Good gracious.
We've
So
got
much for keeping our heads, huh?
I'm unconscious. I'm dying, you asshole.
He's trash talking.
You're
you.
the one that
If I
did
could
this.
blackjack for you, I would.
32, 16. Okay, so what I'm going to do is
The best part about this, I'm going to interrupt, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I knew this was going to happen almost, or like I had an idea it was going to happen as soon as Jack said he was pumping all of his charges of Dispel Magic into that Manta Drake because I won't need it anyway.
Oh, I
Say I
forgot
wouldn't
about
need it.
You
thought
said
it was
something like that. It's like,
thought-
whatever,
no,
it's not a big deal.
I did not say that
Dirty.
because I know we use this wand all the time. If it was Riv, it was worth it.
Hmm?
That's the only it's the only reason I did it.
You
I just remember that happening and
Thought
thinking,
about
oh
that.
boy, that's an interesting one.
all right.
No,
Anyway.
I decided to use it then because I thought it might have been Riv.
I'm going to use
Oh.
the healer's kit. 5, 6,
That's why I
8.
used so many. Otherwise, I would have just
9,
used a couple
10.
just to see what happens. But I went overboard.
Are the Yetis down?
Now I need to read and see how many.
Yeah, what is chain lightning?
What's
hit?
the
Probably
max
just- Probably
number?
allied.
They're also unconscious.
Yeah, they're probably dead, honestly.
So you guys are
Mhm.
back up to
Auto
one.
fail.
To one, what'd you do?
Healer's kit.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna say no. They're fine.
All right.
Actually,
Thanks. Yeah.
yeah, actually, it hits 5 in this regard. So, no, they're totally fine.
Oh.
So Bryn does the healer's kit on me, and I wake up and just gasp, like, you know, the breath of life. I go, my bad.
Jack, why did you lie?
Very disappointed mom look.
I'm still at 1 health, so I'm still an inch above death. So your disappointed look can go somewhere else for right now.
Yeah,
Nope,
my
it's
punches
still
do
happening.
0 damage.
It's like blood comes out of my mouth, and you're like, what did we learn?
Yeah.
Your
I
punches are emotional,
start to
Myetharia.
Thank you.
I start
Not
to
physical.
roll.
That's what they need to be in moments like this.
So as you're giving me a stern look and I'm coughing on my own blood, I say, short rest.
Got
Any
him.
more-
Is the door open?
Fucking
The
blown
door
off
is
his hinges
cracked.
At this point.
As soon as the effect went off, though, Maychan would have disappeared because Jack would go unconscious. So I'm gonna say that the door is like an inch apart, basically. and it's just sitting there.
Good
All
job,
this for
Jack.
Inch.
That's what she said.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I.
Sorry, just not gonna say anything, honestly.
Don't use.
Just need
Don't
of
use
silent
spells
treatment.
this way. Let's-
I'm going. If we're gonna take a short rest, I'll do the hut. Should I do the hut for a short rest?
I
It's 10 minutes to cast, and
Well, no, the hut would be for a long rest, wouldn't it?
well,
Uh,
it lasts that long. You know,
I can cast it without using a spell slot. So can you.
Yeah, I can. It just takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Why do we need the hut?
Just in case anybody comes down the hall from that giant
I wouldn't worry about it.
Jack's death yells.
If we're doing just a short rest, I
It
wouldn't worry
really
about it.
was just me
I mean, it's
screaming
not using a
at
spell
them.
slot, so I mean, they might as well just in case. I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
They wanna
guys
spend
do
10
what you-
minutes working
do,
on
do
it.
what you want to do. It's totally fine, but you're
That's
probably
fine.
not going to be able to have your short rest during that 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It would be our short rest.
Have
would
to
be an
rest
hour.
for an hour 10, basically, yeah.
I'm just gonna short rest on the ground.
If
What's
I
your little
use
song there, Jack?
if I
Start
use
singing.
catnap, and I know when I take a short rest, I get my key points back. Do I do catnap and use the key points, and then regain my key points after
Yes.
if I choose myself?
Mhm.
Okay. You might not need a short rest.
Cassie's doing something. Hold on.
Yep. Not
Well, I
takes
think
10 minutes though.
Yeah, catnap just makes for a short rest in 10 minutes.
I mean, that's shorter than an hour.
Hey. Hold on a sec, Rev.
Oh.
As I say, I rolled.
I'm gonna
I rolled
sing a
some
lullaby,
ten, I'm just
and I'm
sitting
gonna
here with them
put-
like, what's going on?
I'm gonna put myself and the two that got hit by lightning to sleep.
Well, 3 got hit with lightning, technically.
Yeah, I got hit. I'm not good.
Yep. Can't.
But if you can only do so many, then do them.
Should still have good berry wine if
4
you
key
want
points.
to.
I mean, do we think it's worth it?
So what is it doing? Just
It makes it so it takes like a half hour, 10 minutes or something.
10 minutes.
It would
Can
be
you
for if
include
not
parents?
everyone needed to take a short rest.
Right.
You could cast it on the people that needed it, make it be faster, then you don't have to worry as much about being jumped or anything
Oh,
like
I think everybody needs short rest right
Yeah.
now.
I think you're the only one who doesn't need a short rest, Winry.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
So
that. Bryn, are you casting the hut then or not?
you can if you want to be safe. I'll help you.
Yeah, we'll put the hut up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll help you lay out the ritual and everything.
Go ahead and make a spell casting ability check for me, Bryn.
What the fuck, Justin?
Can she do it with advantage because I said I was helping her?
No, because I don't think that you can really help. Well, it's ritual.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to say no.
Spell
Not with
casting.
this, as it is.
So that's just I add my modifier.
Yep,
Yeah,
your
your
spellcasting
spellcasting.
modifier.
I don't want this guy. 11.
Okay. What level is the hut? It's 3rd?
It's 3rd, but I'm doing it as a ritual.
Okay, that's fine. It still counts as a 3rd. As you're trying to cast it, you are unable to get the magic to
Ooh.
form properly. And so you spend the 11 minutes attempting to cast this hut and nothing appears. What I will say,
Do I know why?
after you're done doing that, you feel as though some almost, I guess you could call it a curse, has dissipated from you. Some remnant of being around and touching these mishaps, these experiments, has left a arcanic impression upon you. And attempting and failing to cast has caused it to dissipate.
Wow.
So I would say to
good to know.
Jack, then you need ritual cast about medium level, low level strength.
Oh, I can cast the I can do a ritual for the hut.
Or just for anything that's similar level.
I'll just be like, it's okay, Bryn, I can do it. I'll start like through the tiny hut.
Bryn goes stands among the spikes so she doesn't punch Jack in his one hit.
Jack, you can go ahead and make a spellcasting modifier check too.
But I didn't touch him. Oh, I tried to.
Yeah,
I
you
tried
tried.
to, but I missed.
Doesn't matter.
You swiped him. That's what you get. You are. This is your comeuppance.
After one. Maybe we should just take a break.
Similarly, can't get it to focus. So instead, both of you two kind of look at each other, shrug a little bit, and say, "You know what? We don't need the hut."
Just
after
sit
all.
down.
And so for the next hour, you guys rest with the door
Guessing it's
very
on
minorly ajar, but still there. And kind of taking in turns, kind of watching. There's no sleeping or anything like this, but
No.
you do take a break, recover. You can roll your hit dice now. Sorry to make you wait, Rev, but I really wanted to get that moment in.
Just in question.
You guys. Oh, sorry.
On the quick thing on the periaptive wound closure, it says I double my number of hit dice it restores. Does that include the +1 to each die? Is that also double, or is it just the die that I roll? I double. It just says doubles the number of hit dice I restore. Number of hit points it restores.
In addition, whenever you roll a hit dice to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. I would say sure, include the modifier.
Because it is a part of the hit points. Okay, great. That's helpful. Another 6.
You can see that as Rev is trying to kind of patch himself up, there's like still electricity kind of like buzzing between his fingers, and like he's very much like he winces and he's in pain, and there's like still black, blackened charred bits of his skin and stuff. So in other words, I'm out of hit die and I'm still bloodied. So
Oh no.
Same. I'm using a potion of healing right now because
Geez, should we
Still
take
pretty
a
bad
long
here.
rest?
I mean,
on each other.
I think
We
I
could
think if
back
we-
up.
like
We're
at
going
the-
into a dungeon. Sorry, go ahead. You
Yeah,
talk.
I think I agree. This might be the time to do it.
Yeah, I think it might be too. If you guys are out of hit dice,
I'm out.
and we're
I
about
can
to
heal
go,
some more.
we're
I can
about to go
pass
into a dungeon.
I'll pass another healing potion to Rev. You can do a 2d4 plus 2.
I think I'm gonna wait on the healing potion.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I just don't think it's worth using a healing potion right now when it makes more sense to do a long rest, honestly.
Yeah, I think I agree.
And the good berry wine doesn't help if we're out of hit dice.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I'm out of hit dice.
Yeah, I think that's the point we're at.
So, since I felt like this curse
Dissipate? Yeah.
Dissipate, can I try the hut again?
Sure.
Just a ritual.
This time it is effective, and the hut can appear.
Did we shut the door again?
Yeah, the glyph won't be reset unless someone comes by and resets it.
I'll use Mage Hand to close the door the 1 inch that I open.
Yeah, it kind of pulls it shut again.
Do we want to stay down here since this is where the hut is, or do we want to move up? Okay.
Well, the hut can. Hold on.
You'd have to recast it, but
It's fine. It's a ritual, whatever.
yeah. I was hoping we'd take a short rest because I was going to play Song of Rest. And I was going to say, "We've been thunderstruck."
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal if we just get in the hut right down here and take a
Yeah, I
rest.
think so. I think so too. They can't. Nothing can get us
Yeah.
anyway. So the worst that'll happen.
I mean, it's like
we'll wake up and we'll be surrounded by more of these things.
it's
I'll
like
push-
midday, right?
Wall and make.
Yeah,
outside
so
tables.
I should say this.
Yeah.
You'd have to wait a long time to be able to get the benefits of a long rest again. You haven't had a
Really?
full adventuring day at this point. You can't just take a long rest whenever you feel like it. You can only get the benefits of one once in a 24-hour period.
When did we take our last long rest?
The previous evening, night,
It's
into
like
morning.
midday right
and
now.
it's
because
like,
we woke
yeah,
up
it's
and
like
we fought the
maybe
monks.
noon at this point.
No, we woke up. Oh wait, yeah, we did our long rest right before we went to the forest.
Yeah.
No. Oh, we did. You're right.
So it has not been very long since you long rested. You've done 2 fights or whatever. Maybe even.
3 fights.
Though
So-
the
Depends
one
on how you want to
fight-
count the monks and the
the
dragon.
one
but yeah.
fight we almost got TPK'd, then fought a dragon, and then we came down here.
And Jack tried to kill us.
Huh? Yeah.
So
Um,
I'm not saying you can't do this. I'm saying that you will probably be sitting in this pit for the next like 16 hours.
It's usually 8 hours.
Yeah, or 18 hours maybe even. But you'd be here until the next morning.
And we'd just be sitting until we could fall asleep.
Yeah.
Even after that, we'd still have to sit and wait and do nothing to get the rest.
While stuff happens back at the monastery.
I have
If-
potion and regular.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is if we keep going, who else has potions?
I think
I
have
used my greater on Bryn earlier to get her up. And I have
Yeah,
2
I've been-
normal, and I was planning on doing one myself and one to Rev.
I have
I
one
have
potion
2
left.
normal.
Yeah, I have 1 potion left.
I have 3.
I've been ripping through them.
Okay, wait. Hold up a minute. I can do. I shouldn't have done friggin' spiritual weapon. I'm so annoyed.
Annoyed. It's okay. Like you knew what was
I
going to
can
happen.
do
Don't
aura-
worry.
Okay, I can do Aura Vitality. So, we've done this before. Rev, how many hit points you down?
How many am
Right.
I down?
Yeah.
You said it right. She said Rev, right?
No, she did. I was chuckling at the directness of it because I realized what's happening.
Yeah. Everybody else, Myetharia, how many down?
Without the healing potion, I'm at 39. So, let me do math.
I'm down 29. I have 27.
10, 20, 35.
I have 27 hitch points
Hitch
Certainly.
points.
currently, and I need
Me.
29 to be full.
Amy there, Jackie boy.
I'm not really sure. Where didn't I just have 1 health?
Yeah. Did you already click the short rest stuff?
Yeah, but it didn't go through.
It
I
automatically.
think I should still be at 1 hit
So-
point.
It could
If
have
you
automatically rolled it.
Click through short rest, it automatically rolls the dice and adds the hit points to you.
Yeah, but then I didn't click short rest afterwards because we were kind of doubling back. So I think I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay, so do your short rest. You're killing
Yeah,
me,
you can
Saul.
still have done your short rest. That isn't changed here.
Well,
Short rest still occurred.
We were holding off though because we didn't want to use hit dice if we were going to take a long rest. 'cause we
Justin,
only
go
get
look
back
how much
half.
Cassie's down.
Oh, everybody already spent their hit dice except you, Jack.
Oh, all right.
I can
I'm
also
at full
do
health.
I can also do second wind. I prefer to use it in battle, but I can also use that to heal myself if it comes to it.
I'm going to, if she doesn't have enough for you, I'm going to say that you could have used it before taking your nap, your short rest,
Oh,
because that would be a normal thing to do as a
that's
fighter,
fair.
is take your second wind and then take your short
Then
rest,
rest.
because you get it back afterwards.
Good
So
point.
add that in.
Yeah.
I'm down 30. Well, let me do math.
Rolled a 2 on that as well.
So if I roll perfect 6s, I think I can heal everybody.
27.
Here, let me see.
Myetharia, what did you actually lessen yours by?
Lessen what by?
How much health did you heal?
In total?
With
or
your second wind.
With the second wind, 12 hit points.
Okay.
It was 10 plus. I
So
rolled
she
a 2,
needs
so
12 less than what she told you before, Bryn.
23. So,
only and 20.
all right.
23.
I used one of my uses of Goodberry wine also.
So is this still what you need? 27?
That does have a secondary effect, if I
That's
remember
why.
right.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Wisdom.
wanted to make sure you had that.
I'm going to roll all these and then I'll dole them out, Justin.
Yep. Sounds good.
7.
You want some of mine? I have a ton.
No, because it's 2d6 each time. I gotta
Oh, so-
divide them out before you guys.
Yeah, each healing is technically individual for this.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Oh, this is fun. This is D&D, guys.
Oh shit! I can re-roll that one.
You rolled 2 other ones.
Did I?
Yeah, I've been watching.
Okay, so I'll just.
So take away 2 from this and then roll it 2 more times. Nice.
So I'll take it. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Right? That's how, yeah,
Yep.
that's how I do that.
6 plus 6
And
is
that.
definitely 12.
So this one will be 8. Okay. I can read one by one. We will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more.
It's a lot of D6s.
Oh.
Man, that re-rolling once is coming clutch for you on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we decided you could do it once every round, right? For a minute. So you could do it like 10 times or whatever.
Okay. How much do I got here? Oh, I didn't calculate myself. Shit.
You're
you go,
down
Steph.
27.
So 79 plus 27 is 106. Okay.
99, right?
No, 87.
What?
Well, now I got 12. 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 9,
Oh, I think I thought your 9 was a 4
10 plus
or something like that.
plus 10 plus 8 equals 87.
Alright.
Okay. So. Alright. So. There's.
No, I think they just don't have the filter in. Right?
So all 87.
Let's just try to put in.
All 4 of us are down 4 hit points.
So everyone goes up to full -4?
Full -4.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think I'll be full -5.
So you're
it's a
617
0.75.
short.
It's a 4.75. So there's 19 hit points total that are not healed between the 4 of us.
Okay, 19 total. So that would be 3 5s and a 4.
3 5s and a 4. Okay. So
Can be a 5.
You be the 4.
Yeah, me be the 4.
You
Okay.
are. You be the
So
4.
Bryn 4 less than max. Rev, Myetharia, Jack 5 less than max.
Mhm.
And Winry still is at max because she dodged the lightning.
He's like feeling. Just kind of standing back a little bit while healing is going, feeling bad.
All right.
I am at 69 health.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
I was getting trained by the owner of the company, and it was a bunch of people in the room, and he was writing on the board an example. He's like, "Say this guy has $69." I said, "Nice." He didn't get it, but everybody else did.
At least someone did.
I had hope for you. I thought you were going to say, I bit my tongue till it bled.
I immediately said it.
So after your short rest,
Did I cast Mass Healing Word when we were fighting the monks? I must have.
I feel like you might have, yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
did.
Before the Drake came or something like that. Anyway, feeling much rejuvenated, ready to move forward. I don't know if do you have a couple of minutes, Rev?
Yeah, I can.
Literally a couple of minutes? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's,
You guys
whatever you have in mind, I'm good for.
move back towards the door,
Gingerly.
cautiously,
Push
creeping
Jack.
towards it. You notice that it has not been re-triggered or reset, so it is able to be opened.
Push?
Also, how disappointing. We discovered a glyph of warding and then just took the damage. Like, this doesn't fucking matter.
I honestly thought that if anything bad happened, it would only happen to me. But
No, I get that. It just happened to be a big old chain lightning spell that has a range of 120 feet on the initial
120 feet?
Each bounce after that's only 30 feet, but the first one.
So
Yeah,
if we
actually,
would have
get
all
that.
climbed up, we would have been fine. We should have done that.
listen,
Linda.
I thought it would be funny. It wasn't. It wasn't funny.
Thought it'd be funny
Okay.
to lie to us.
Jack
No, it
apologizes.
wasn't.
I apologize.
Heading up towards the door, the lot of you.
I'll open it quietly.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Just Rev.
Wherever you guys want to be, you can.
Behind him.
Opening the door. The interior is eerily silent and monolithically large.
What the fuck?
Along the walls of the
Made in
foyer,
art.
vials of strangely colored liquids boil away on unattended burners, while beyond a stairway descends to a pit full of dozens of square glass tanks filled with viscous green fluid. Each tank is placed on a metal frame 5 feet high, and a dimly glowing sphere feeds numerous fleshy hoses into the tank. The tanks themselves vary in size, though most are either 5 foot square and 5 deep, or 10 feet square and 10 deep. From the entryway, it's possible to see dark shapes floating in the vats, some of them twitching in their bubbling beds. Eerie green light filters into the room through the vats, filling the vast chamber with an unearthly haze. The pit that all of these are in is 20 feet beneath the entrance level, while the stairs lead to catwalks that are 10 feet higher. The ceiling is 10 feet above the catwalks, making the entire room 40 feet high. There's numerous metal runners and chains that crisscross the ceiling, designed to, seemingly, lift creatures out of the vats or move the tanks themselves. On the far side, there are stairs that go back up again, and another, even larger, grand set of doors. There is
Let's go
apparently no
Let's
one
go home.
here except for those creatures growing amongst these vats.
Wow. Rev,
Can we all see
for
this,
once-
or just Rev walking in? Okay.
You can all
cool.
see it from the entryway.
Rev, for once, can you maybe have a couple more words and tell me that you know how to turn these off?
What do I remember from the tanks that I was
This looks
thrown in?
familiar-ish, though more systematic, more precise, more mechanical almost, I guess. I don't even know how to say that. Whereas Ming's was much more slapdash, more haphazard.
Homemade.
Yeah, homemade style. This looks industrial almost.
Yeah, DIY. Okay.
No.
Well, I'm gonna slowly and quietly make my way, unless anybody has anything else to say.
This is definitely like orderly and deliberate and like industrial. Like I said, it looks purposeful.
Do they look full grown?
If you can kind of see a little bit of them from here, a little bit not. You can investigate a little bit. They are in various states, is what I'll say from here. Some of them look relatively full size, but maybe not even. Some of them look barely more than like fist size, or like, I don't know, like football sized. It depends.
Yeah, I'll sneak in quietly behind Rayland, and I'm going to say to the group, I don't
Rev.
know if turning... Thank
Yeah,
you.
Rev.
I've been so good tonight. I'm just going to say quietly in response to what Bryn said, I don't know if turning off the machines is going to help us. I don't know how they work, but I'm more worried that it will trigger something if they get turned off.
Well, Rev, as you've moved in further, and the rest of you can follow if you'd like to, the last thing that you can see on the south side of this whole area is a huge pit. This, instead of going upwards, this one goes downwards, a single enormous tank. Ominously, it's empty, and the slimy fluid within it is lower, with signs that it was once much more full, as though whatever was in it has left.
That was where the dragon was. The drake. Does it
Possibly,
seem
yeah.
like it
Or
would fit the drake or
Like a
too
creature.
I mean, it would
Bigger?
definitely fit the Drake, but this is way bigger than that.
The Drake was 10 feet.
big? Oh, you're right.
Say that!
Yeah, but there's lots of drakes. They
Oh.
were easy.
Where
Yeah,
is
lots
it?
of drakes. Lots of easily
And
killable
what?
drakes.
One tank?
I'll drag you up here too, Winry, so you can
Oh.
Oh, thanks.
see a little bit more.
This is
Yes.
one tank?
The whole bottom
3.
thing is one gigantic... It's technically a pit. It goes downwards, but yeah.
Have we seen any type of creature this big before?
No.
We just, yeah, that's a good 50 feet across. 50 by 30.
That's not 30. That's a walkway that goes over top of it.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
this.
one Godzilla.
It goes
Oh.
75
50
feet
by
across.
75
50 by
feet?
75. Sorry.
Is
Sorry.
that even possible?
For listener knowledge, it's a 50 by 70 tank.
This,
Who knows
this
how deep?
walkway goes over all of these other tanks and stuff too.
Yeah, catwalk
Correct. Yep.
across the top.
Does it connect over here? Like if you
It
see,
doesn't show up, but I'm gonna say yeah. There can be stairs over there as well. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And the other side has empty tanks?
The part in the north.
Uh-huh.
Some of them at least, yes. The ones. So most of them are empty. The ones that are not do not look formed well enough to sustain life, if that makes sense.
Like they're still under construction, kind of.
Yeah.
For the record, I just did some research, and I wouldn't have been able to dispel that glyph anyway. So we would have tried the mage.
Whatever
hand
you want to tell
regardless.
yourself.
Sure.
I can show you the math.
There's a difference though, and I'm not gonna get into it right now.
Well, looking over this grotesque and horrific, massive industrial scale biomantic display before you, that is where we are going to end for tonight's session.